Simon & Schuster Australia presents Bridge Over Troubled Dreams, written and narrated by Delta Goodrem. That's me. To my family, my friends, my ride or dies, the passing ships in my life, to all who have left fingerprints on my heart, my gratitude for you knows no bounds. To you who is listening to this book, thank you for taking me into your home and your heart without even realizing the impact you have had on me and how you have touched my life. You will never know how much a simple smile or a barista saying, "Hi Delta," means to me. Growing up in front of you, making mistakes in front of you, learning in front of you is a privilege and an honor. We have been in this relationship together for a while and now it's time to get deeper. My mum once said she was sad her parents passed away before they had the chance to share in my journey, and I told her not to worry. I have an entire nation of aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, sisters, and brothers, all of whom I count as a part of this story. This one's for you. Introduction. In October 2018, I faced one of the biggest challenges of my life. After having surgery to remove a salivary gland, I woke up to discover that I could no longer control my speech. Complications during the operation had left a nerve in my tongue paralyzed. When a nerve is damaged this way, it has to be taught to communicate with its receptors again, and that process is completely unforgiving. I was told that the damaged nerve would likely heal naturally in its own time. But the doctors couldn't predict how my recovery would look. They said it could take 3 months, a year, 3 years before I learnt to speak and sing as I once could. Or it may not happen at all. My sound is my livelihood, and I was facing losing that altogether. But I'm nothing if not a fighter. And I saw this chapter of my life for what it was, a rebirth. This was my time to be silent and to observe. It was not my time to speak. It was my time to listen and to hear everything else that was going on in the world. And so began the reset. This chapter is about truth. It's about me being transparent, saying things out loud that I've always held inside. It's about who I am and who I have always been deep down. Stop and rewind. After Tonguegate, as I call it, I met with a few different people to start writing music. But when you put into a room with someone you've never met before to make something as deeply personal as I wanted this record to be, it's a little bit like an arranged marriage.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?